Liverpool have 52 points. Second place is Leicester on 39 points. I mean, you just throw in those numbers, and I think it speaks volumes. And, of course, Liverpool have a game in hand as well, I should add. I mean, it's astounding. We're here. It's not even the end of December yet, but Liverpool have got over 50 points. The table's up there on the screen right now. That is just astounding.
Yeah, 13 points in front, a game in hand. It almost looks unassailable, doesn't it? OK, 14 points ahead of Manchester City with the same games played. Oh, it's over, isn't it?
I just don't know how Klopp kept a smile on his face, or he didn't let anything come like he was lying when he was asked the question, if you win this game, is it over? And he's like, no, we've got this game, we've got that game, we've got this game. Yeah. It is over. This team, I cannot see anybody stopping them. They've travelled halfway around the world and they've just obliterated a team in second place and look so dominant. Not only distance covered, you know, the possession stats, the attacking stats. They've smashed Leicester in every dimension possible. It was so impressive.
I make it they've got to lose 5 games, OK, between now and the end of the season. They haven't lost one yet.
In 360 odd days.
Either Leicester or Man City have to win all of their games. It's not going to happen, is it?
It's not going to happen. It's all over. Klopp is saying all of the right things, of course. That's exactly what, you know, we used to hear that sort of mantra. We'll just concentrate on the next game and the next game. But we're allowed to look forward, obviously. And for me, the interesting thing will be, can they go through the season unbeaten? And honestly, I think they're that good that it could easily be a Premier League and Champions League double. Because I can't see anyone in Europe stopping it either.
Big call.
It is a big call.
Big call.
You know, it can change quickly in football. We all know that. And of course, the Champions League being a knockout.
Well, Napoli did beat them earlier this season. Let's not forget.
Sure, but you know, to the final, it's a knockout, isn't it? So there is very little room for error. Whereas with the Premier League, there's huge room for error from Liverpool's perspective. But they don't look like making mistakes.
The last time we saw a lead like this was obviously when Manchester City did it. Not last season when Liverpool were hot on their heels, the season before, where they just obliterated everybody ahead of them. Which team do you feel is more enjoyable to watch? Which team is stronger? That Pep Guardiola side or this current Liverpool side, who are yet to win the Premier League, I should add?
Yeah, I'll go out on a limb and say that this year I think it is a little bit weaker. And Liverpool are by far the standout team. Man City aren't obviously what they were. They've had some terrible injuries. You know, Leicester, all right, they've been smashed by City and Liverpool in their second. You know, they've just been trounced here 4-0, like you said while we were watching it. This is first against second. Yeah. So that's the Premier League at the moment. Liverpool by far and away the best team in this league. But I loved watching Man City last year rather, and I probably got more enjoyment from Man City.
From Man City?
Yeah, I do, but I totally respect what Liverpool are doing because they're just blowing teams away.
Yeah. Man City last season definitely they were outstanding. It was a great title race and a great title challenge. I've just had a message off my mates there saying, is this the best team we've ever seen in Premier League history?
Well, that's pretty much what I'm asking now.
That's what I'm just getting back to my friends saying, until I see them win it and lift it, I'll judge them then, because we've seen Arsenal, the Invincibles, we've seen City be unbelievable under Pep. This team has the potential to go and do something on a similar stature.
But 52 points from 18 games. They're on course to absolutely smash City's points record last season, and we didn't think we'd ever see someone get that amount of points.
Their season before, you mean?
Yeah,
because
sorry.
they were just 1 point short last season.
Yeah, and now you think you didn't think you were ever going to see that again. They're already on course to do it. I think they can go through the season absolutely unbeaten, no bother.
And in a funny sort of way, Liverpool do, in my opinion, give opponents a chance. You know, they aren't defensively as good as I think they can be. You know, they do concede goals, Liverpool. Like they did concede a goal today, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did they? Yeah, they did.
Well, they do give away chances, but I just think when you've got... I made the point about Van Dijk while we were watching it. Van Dijk could retire and not find the last 2 gears. You know, he just plays... It's almost like the game's so easy for him that even if he does get in trouble, and the pace in that back four...
Yeah.
is just if there's a ball in behind, they can deal with it.
I'm just going to chip in there.
Just
Sorry,
to
go on.
reiterate that last point, I'm saying that Liverpool do give opponents a chance. I know Leicester didn't score. It was tongue-in-cheek, my last comment, to be perfectly honest with you. But, I think there is a little chink in that armour with Liverpool defensively, but because they have so much firepower going forward, it doesn't concern them.
Can I throw in this then? I mean, obviously we saw Addison miss a huge chunk of the season.
Yeah.
He's come back in. He's got its fitness. Sorry, excuse me. They've kept a lot of clean sheets recently. In fact, since they... sorry, excuse me again. After conceding against Everton, they've only conceded 1 goal since then, and that was against Monterrey. I'm not including the Aston Villa League Cup game, but including the Club World Cup.
Okay.
Against Monterrey, that was the only goal they've conceded. So the results are, they beat Bournemouth 3-0, they beat Red Bull 2-0, they beat Watford 2-0, Monterrey 2-1, Liverpool 1, Flamingo 0, and today, obviously, Leicester.
Okay, that
4-0.
blows my feeling about Liverpool.
Well,
I think they still give chances
Yeah.
away. They gave chances away today. You just think with better play from Leicester, they could have found themselves in much better positions going forward. I do look at them, Liverpool, and think you can get them, but it's like you say, and I keep going back to that Barcelona game.
Yeah.
Who comes back from going to the Nou Camp and getting hammered? Who comes back from a game like that? And it's fine. It seems to me that Liverpool, like you were saying, Liverpool can lose a first leg 3-0, or they can go 2-0 down in a game. And they're not worried. They can come back. They've got more than enough to come back from almost any position.
And Alisson is a big game player as well. When there was a tweet going around with the stats that he's...
In the 5 games, the big go big or go home matches, we're talking matches where they might get eliminated from the competition or it's a final.
Yeah.
You think of the Napoli game, the Salzburg game this season, and the multiple finals they've played.
The shots that he has faced
26
and saved is,
and
that speaks
0
volumes.
conceded.
Yeah.
Yeah.